Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Practice comes perfect. They would never understand your existence, would understand your reality. To hold on 1 second, maintaining the hold on 1 second. You was holding on for all the right reason not to let yourself go, regardless who was rooting for you or not. You didn't overlook. You found patience when it came to time and day. God allowed you to see your faith, understanding your reality. To hold on 1 second, you wasn't a mistake. Yeah, they gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey, but you still chose you. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. To the genuine ones with no intentions, I actually hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. Never get discouraged because someone lacks confidence, someone has self esteem issues. At the end of the day, you know how to be your authentic self. You fall from a copycat. You ain't got to play with spoken in a toxic way. You ain't got an energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You ain't got a destiny swipe with folks. You understood your comfort zone when it came to light that hold on 1 second. You know how to be your authentic self. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless of what point during your journey, you was far from a hater. They would never understand elevation when it came to your lane. That hold on 1 second, you mad and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. The unconditional love allow you to value your time. It wasn't an excuse to overlook you another day. You had to understand balance when it came to common sense, your elevation that God installed within you when it came to your faith. You believed in your faith, understanding your existence, find a peace within. God was guiding you to better days ahead. You didn't worship the devil. The energy is different. They would never understand what you overcame to understand your existence. You had to heal certain childhood trauma that went into your adulthood. Not one lie was told. Hold on 1 second. You had to heal childhood trauma that went into your adulthood. Not one lie was told. Becoming your worst enemy. They gave up on you, they overlooked you during your journey. Allow you to find balance when it came within, to go within, not to hurt yourself with your own words. Regardless who rejected you that day, you still showed up for you, not to overlook you, because you understood your pain. Being patient with time and day, actions spoke louder than words. When you actually meant what you said that day, removing the mask that was holding you back, that hold on 1 second. Yes, I am worthy of growth. And you still being patient with time and day because God is leading to better days ahead. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Good evening to the genuine ones. I hope all is well on your end, and I say that respectfully. You introduce yourself to say hi to somebody. It was true love when you least expect it. Someone valuing your time and they hold on 1 second. Y'all exchange numbers for all the right reasons. It went from 005, hold on 1 second, valuing a time and day when it came to dialing a hold on 1 second. You was lost the word, but you wasn't that speechless. Because so much we had you blushing to go within a hold on 1 second. You ever start talking to somebody and you realize the hold on 1 second, you wasn't trying to reject yourself. You wasn't trying to reject yourself. You were just trying to better yourself. You thought you was shy, but hold on 1 second. So much we bought the best out your most healthiest way. And you continue to dial. Only to realize the hold on 1 second. You ended up with the love of your life when you least expected. Exchanging numbers was for all the right reasons. God had good intentions when God placed you with the right person with no ill intentions. Always be yourself. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Love is real, love is one of a kind. Hello, hello. Who would have knew the love of your life would have been true to you? It wasn't gaslighting, it was an even exchange. Acknowledging each other, saying hello, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get to know you. I ain't trying to mislead you. I ain't trying to run game. It's an even exchange, trying to value your time and day. I ain't trying to be aggressive. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't know what you've been through when it comes to trauma and pain, but hold on 1 second. Hello? The energy is different. So much we actually mean you halfway. You're operating out of love when you least expect it. How time truly flew when you least expected and wasn't a rejection, was truly a protection. How God placed the right person into your life to truly give you butterflies, and how time actually flew. Hold on 1 second when it came to elevation. Someone choosing you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years. And hold on 1 second. True love wasn't complicated. The energy is different. That's all it had to take was that one hello from the right person, not to mislead you with pain. It was an even exchange. Someone wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Wow. Some with common sense, mentally stable, emotionally available. Yeah, both wasn't trying to suck each other out your pockets. That energy is different. Sometimes they say love at first sight is not a real, but everybody's story ain't the same. What happened to you that day? Someone truly brought balance into your life when you said hello. That energy is different. They wasn't trying to gaslight you with the hello. You know, you start talking to somebody and they say hello, and they be like, "Don't waste my time and day to gaslight me because I ain't got time for your hellos." No, here's the train of thought for me. When you know, you know. Something was going on about their day when they least expected. They saw you when they least expected. It wasn't a rejection. Someone truly showed you balance when it came to common sense holding a conversation. Someone wasn't trying to dim you like let them discover you. They was kind of treating you. They was willing, capable of treating you right. They like, hello, can I take you out to dinner or lunch or whatever the case may be? You put a name in your book, how you felt that day. Someone saying, hold on one second, I got my home money. I ain't trying to go out with you today. No, it is a trade off for me. Goddamn, you gotta be playing hard to get it shit. What the fuck? I didn't sign up for this shit. Only for you to realize, hold on one second. Someone was acting like they was playing hard to get. They was big single. Only to realize, hold on one second. Yeah, exchange vows when you least expect it. Maintaining somebody's smile went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years. Who would have knew? It would have took that one move for you to say hello. Now it's really the train of thought for me. I do the roses of red, violets of blue. I know how to be true to you at the end of the day, not to gaslight you. I don't know about all the extra stuff at the end of the day, but if your back hurt, I got your back. The energy is different when it comes to that good old massage, relaxing you at the end of the day. Help that muscle release the pain. But all that negative energy, now I don't got time for it. That's one sided. Projecting pain on somebody at the end of the day. Now we don't do that. We remove the pain to apply pressure that hold on one second. I'm trying to bring peace into your life to treat you right. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. You know, when someone walks into your life, you're here to motivate them, not to discourage them. You walk into someone's life to value their time and day, not to run game. It's an even exchange. You know, you don't have to play with spoke in a toxic way to get someone's time and day. You know, communicating with somebody like in the beginning stages, there's no reason to switch up to project pain. It's telling somebody they're doing too much. Hold on one second. They was never trying to run game. I never understood that mindset at the end of the day. How you start to talk to somebody and they trying to paint you out to be the villain in their story, or because they know how to operate out of love, like try to project lust because they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Only because they couldn't keep it real with you. You ever started talking to somebody and like the same way you got them, that's how the same way you was maintaining the conversation, but it got better. But then they started switching up on you to gaslight you to hold on one second. I ain't ready for a commitment. And you trying to figure out your training of thought. They want to keep you, but they want to do their own thing. When you started talking to somebody, you say you don't politic like that. When it come to your love language, a word that they said they was understanding it beat to your heart, not to break your heart. Only realize they was trying to gaslight you with ill intentions, or because of the fact that y'all been in a relationship over 2 3 years, and they said that you're not going nowhere. No, it's a trade off for me. You better run. I swear, what you better run. Now, respectfully, never allow someone to make you feel like you can't walk away from a situation. Because somebody want to have their cake and eat it too. They pick and choose you when they want to motivate you. They act like they invested in your time and day, and they say they're not gonna break your heart. But they said that they knew how you was operating. They said you knew how they was operating from the beginning. Or you realize, hold on one second, I wasn't on the same plan when it came to your love language. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I'm not your genuine love respect. Have a safe year, week, evening, day. You matter, you're worthy. My content is not for everybody. Today is currently March 28, 2025. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect, some respect, so they will stop the pause. Humanity worthy. No, where's the train go for me? My content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Always be yourself. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no malicious intentions. Stop the violence. Thank you for your time.